All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather of Orderbriggen, coming to you live. This is my front porch, but it's at an angle, so like normally you see me here, and now I'm here. I thought this looked a little more jungly, and I liked it. Hey, Jonathan, good morning. Charles, howdy. Sean, how you doing there, dude? Adult beverages. Coffee. I was considering putting some of the Uncommon Bees Buzz Honey in there. Buzz Honey, okay, it's not marijuana laced or anything like that. The Buzz Honey, it's where they took the taurine and the caffeine found in like a Monster Energy drink and suspended it in honey. And so it's like a honey-based energy drink, power, spinach for Popeye sort of thing. It's pretty good stuff. All right. Hey, John. Good morning. Kathleen. Howdy. Alan and Aaron. Hello. Jonah. Man, people are showing up early this morning. What's going on? It's Tuesday. Just excited about tacos. I hope there's tacos tonight. Hey, Donna. Good morning. How are you? Rayla, it's been a while, hasn't it? Or at least more than a day. Hey, Cinnamon. How be ye? That's a cool looking background. I mean, if I move out of the way, it's just neighborhood, but with me here and everything. Hey, Darlene. Good morning. I guess maybe I could use a little light here, but so be it. All right, so what's going on? It's actually pretty nice here in the shade. It's a little humid, but I can just tell if I were to walk out in the sun, I would begin melting. But I'm not going to do that because, why would I want to melt? I like being unmelted. Oh, Aaron, you got class? You always have class, but I guess this time it's someone teaching you. Cool. Hey, Carrie, good morning. What else we got here? Lenore, there can be tacos. There must be tacos. I'm really craving tacos. I still think it was the Taco Bell giant pack of tacos that messed up my stomach on Father's Day. But that doesn't stop me from wanting tacos. Oh, interesting. Thinking of taking a train ride to St. Louis. So, from the Dallas to St. Louis? You have to let us know how that goes. I really think a train ride is something everyone needs to do once just to get that itch scratched. Just saying. And, okay, not to make the conversation all about me, but that's what I do. When I was in grad school in New York, twice. Once in undergrad, I took the train from Minneapolis to Chicago and back, and that was kind of neat. I mean, it was pretty urban, suburban, very little countryside. But then another time, I took the train from New York back to Minnesota, and then back to New York, and that was like a 2-day, maybe a 3-day trip, and it was interesting. It wasn't as, I was going to say it wasn't as romantic as one would expect, but actually it kind of turned out pretty good along those regards. It was not the trains of old. Hey, Jill. Good morning in San Antonio. Only 3 cups of coffee? You got to up those numbers, Jill. April, I am already awake and raging against the machine. I'm assuming you're not talking in a musical sense. You're actually ticked off at society. It's a common occurrence. Yep. More rain coming the whole week. Driving into my boss's place last night, I-45 and the feeders were already flooded. I'm very glad my 4Runner, I modified it for deep water crossing, because that's what you need in Houston. So yeah, it was really bad. Blinding rain from like 1960. Well, I pull off at the Shepherd Curve and head into the Northern Heights. But yeah, it's amazing. And it looks like it's supposed to be doing that all week. Hey, Charles R. Good morning. It's the last week-long class. It's the last week-long class. Then I'm set and ready to head out the door. What are you getting training in? What you learning there? Science-y stuff, I hope. Hey, Josh. Good morning. Hey, Josh, throw up the link to your YouTube channel for the fellow bushcrafter type people out there. I love train rides. They do take a while. Yeah, and the thing is, I found in the end they're no cheaper than airplanes. They have the same rules and regulations as airplanes, and they just take a hell of a lot longer. But the train was overbooked. The train from New York to Minnesota was overbooked, so they put me in basically the equivalent of the little fold-down jump seat that like the air crew on airplanes, sit in during takeoff and landing, and it was right against the bathroom. And so from New York to Chicago, I was right next to the bathroom, heard everything going on in the bathroom, smelled everything going on in the bathroom, and it was miserable. And then in Chicago, we got to switch planes, and then I got a nice seat next to a very interesting lady, and away we went. But enough about that. Many years ago. Cool. Okay, from Houston. Wait. Back up. So, like, Amtrak or someone actually has a train terminal in Houston? I was thinking you had to go to Dallas to catch the train. Have things changed? Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. From Houston, I have road trains in Europe, Japan, Korea, never in the U.S. Just a quick getaway this weekend. I think it'll be very interesting to hear your report on Monday or Tuesday. So, yeah, definitely do it. Definitely check it out. Go for a ride. Let us know if you recommend it. From what I've heard, because, again, this is secondhand internet type stuff, the only really nice train rides are basically from, like, San Francisco up to Vancouver, or, like, from Portland, Oregon, across the Rockies and across the Great Plains to, like, Minnesota. And everything else is this kind of urban decay and nasty. But we'll see. Let us know. I'd like to be wrong. That would be cool. Hey, Henry. Good morning. Diana is in the house. Oh, with Reagan. Let's see. Good morning from Reagan C. Hey, Reagan Carpenter. Wait. Is it a birthday, or is she using the mom's account? If you're using the mom's account, does she know that? All right. I'm assuming she does. She seems like she runs a pretty tight ship of pirates there. Hey, Lenore. My granddad and almost all my uncles were railroad men, and my husband's family, more than one of his uncle died by trains. Yeah. It's not an easy life. It's a very hard life. Even in modern days, it's still very hard. It's your regular breakfast. The Rage Against the Machine. Music for breakfast. Oh, cool. Diane, morning. Gonna try a new exercise class today. Aerial yoga. Will either be great or a disaster. I'm thinking great. Is this like where you're hanging from the straps and stuff and flexing in ways that seem supernatural and weird to me? I say go for it. Surely there's an herbal remedy for Taco Bell gut bombs, and don't call me Shirley. Airplane joke. You ever notice, if you haven't seen the movie Airplane in a while, listen to it. And what I mean is whenever you hear the plane sounds, listen to the plane sounds. All right. So I was self-dosing, and I was thinking that worked pretty well. Extra pepper, some salt, things like that. I didn't really have any herbs specific for diarrhea ready to go. No pun intended. And I didn't feel like putting the effort at it. So it made me rethink my herbal medicine closet. That, maybe having stuff for diarrhea, because, it's one of those things that, it was extremely rare. I wonder if I move... Well, I'm in the shadows. I don't know if you actually want to see my face or if you like the green behind there. But yeah, anyway, having something for diarrhea is something best done in advance. Ooh. Ooh, it's just needed task force training. When I first saw that, so I'm kind of looking at different things out of the corner of my eye, and I read that as force on force training. For some reason, I was thinking, you go, girl. I'm going to learn how to kick some butt there. 18 hours to St. Louis, 162 round trip from Houston. Interesting. I'm curious. Send me a link. Post a link to that. Oh. 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 Party train. Can you imagine the tribe getting on the train together? That we're going to St. Louis and back, just for the hell of it. I don't know. Yeah, another great idea that will never come to fruition. Okay, now it's starting to get humid out here. I'm sweating. Just finished cooking breakfast. Scrambled eggs with cheese and bacon. Need a donut. Truly. Most truly. Hey, Cleo. Good morning. When I drove through Woodville this weekend on the way up to Uncommon Bees, I was thinking, man, Cleo used to live here. Now she doesn't. Oh, okay. I took let's see, April. I took the train from New York to Seattle to California to Texas to Florida. Back to Texas. That was when they had smoking cars on the trains. I played cards with everyone. Cool. That's the way to do it. That would have been a hell of a trip. Like, a really, really good, fun trip. Because you do get to see America. I remember on the way back from Minnesota to New York, the train ran into some problems, like either the AC broke or something like that. And the cure was that the train started going really slow, and they opened the doors between the cars all the way to the end. So you could stand at the very end of the train outside on that little, I don't know, we'll call it a balcony sort of thing, and watch the world go by at like 8 miles per hour. And so I was, under 24. But hanging out there, and then this other kid, he was probably maybe 15, was sitting out there. And he had a bag of apples. Because, when you're 15, you travel with a bag of apples. And he was having a good time as we were driving down, or, rolling down the tracks, throwing the apples at things, like, bottles and garbage on the track. And he just, for whatever reason, he found that a quite enjoyable thing to do. And he, he's throwing like a bag of apples at stuff. He was a pretty good shot. Not a great shot, but pretty good. And I was thinking, the apples are at least going to be biodegradable, and it's off the track, so it's not going to lure an animal onto the track to be hit by a train. So it's like, okay, whatever, kid, have fun. Just weird things like that. All right. Those of you into bushcraft, wilderness survival, things like that, making things, check out Josh's YouTube channel. Very cool. Oh, Dallas to San Antonio is an 8 to 10 hour trip on the train. See, now, okay. That's why I wonder, okay, if it's 8 to 10 hours by train from Dallas to San Antonio, how many people actually do that? Is it worth the trains running? Apparently so. Hey, Katie, good morning. Okay, there's a terminal by the jailhouse in Houston. Interesting. I never realized that. Like I said, whenever I've been looking at trains, like, they have that route plotter type thing, because usually it's like a train from Texas to Minnesota, and it's always had me starting in Dallas for some reason. Maybe I had the settings wrong. Let's see, Kiri, I took the train from Grand Central Station to a town in Canada north of Toronto. Visited childhood pen pal. Oh, cool. How old were you when you did that? Hey, Kelly. Good morning. Yeah, Jonah, we'll stick to driving. I like driving. The snacks are cheaper. Ooh, okay, this looks pretty good. Kathleen, you got a point here. Moab to Denver looks fabulous. True, true. Hey, Tina. Good morning. Gene Bless. Good morning. Oh, Mom and Dad are here. Hey, Mom and Dad. Good morning, everyone. 58 degrees, 31% humidity. Need rain badly. Wow. 31. Wow. 31% humidity. I can't imagine humidity that low. That's like some magical humidity that is impossible down here. 31. Oh, that would be awesome. Hey, BJ. Is Bo there? Hey, Bo. Freight has right away in most places. That's what delays the trains. Places with the dedicated commuter lines have better schedules. Yeah, that's true. Ooh. Here we go. Those narrow gauge rails in Colorado are amazing too. Durango, Colorado is a must-see, in my opinion, for any train buff. Cool. Childhood home, creepy, nosy guy across the street retired from the railroad. All right. Even railroad people have creeps. Yep, airplane is awesome. I wonder if I could get Mrs. Weather to watch it. She usually doesn't like stupid humor, and yet she married me. Go figure. Hey, Pam, good morning. How are things in San Antonio? You guys getting the rain that Houston is getting? Yep. Gary, Mako Bell really messy my tummy too. Oh yeah, black tea. I don't even have that black tea. The Yopon Holly tea didn't really do much. No tannins. You need the tannins. Yep. Alright, she does love snorkeling. Just the first carplet to wake up. Well, hey, glad you can get in here. I can't imagine how Mrs. Weather would respond if the kids knew the password, or if I knew the password. She's very secretive of what she does on her computer and iPads and stuff, to the point where if I walk in the room, she turns it face down. I would think she'd be having an affair the way she acts with that, but how could she find someone better than me? Hey, Bonnie, good morning. Julie, hello, treadmilling. All right, Aaron, have a good one. Hey, Sarah, good morning. How's the young one? Been wondering about her. Hopefully she's doing okay. Any idea when she'll be home? Fill us in. We need to know how the baby is doing. Ooh, Evie, good morning, tribe. Gotta go pick my corn up. The last few days on heavy rains and short time frame have my corn down. Ooh, same here. I gave up on the corn this year. Ooh, yeah, Jonathan, Jedi Force training is always a good time. Most definitely. If you want to go the good route. Oh, cool, Evie, you live close to Woodville? Nice. It's beautiful up there. If my plan wasn't to retire out into the desert, the Woodville area is definitely my second choice. I just like, the terrain and the trees and the water and all that around there. Dream Party would be much better than Greyhound Bus Party. I rode Greyhound once. Not fun. Yeah, I can't imagine. I know Mrs. Weather, again, making it all circling back to the Weather family. When she first moved from California to Texas to do her undergraduate at the University of Houston, her dad put her on a bus in California, gave her $10, and sent her on her way. So she has memories of buses that we generally don't bring up. Okay, aerial yoga is generally taught in a loop of fabric similar to a hammock. Okay, and some of my studios, great exercise and good for stimulating the lymph system. Oh, that I believe. Okay, here's the Amtrak stuff. I really need to check this out. Let's see, is there a story that goes along with Chirpy's daily saying? I don't even remember what Chirpy's daily saying is. What was his saying? Oh, whoop. Bye! Neighbor's heading to work. You want to stop in and say hi? Or you gotta run? Okay, have a good one. Because like Chirpy just sneaks in and takes over the computer, and then, I'm not even gonna look it up. There probably was a story I'll have to look it up. Okay. RockyMountaineer.com. Train routes, Rockies, Red Rocks info for beautiful looking train ride. Now, that sounds nice. Yeah, through the mountains and stuff, that would be kind of scary, I think. All right, train rides are expensive. I was scouting some, especially going through Colorado for the same duration or less. I was thinking driving is still better, although we have to do the drive and not kicking back to enjoy. Yeah, and not meeting interesting strangers and making deals with them, you know, that sort of thing. Just saying, putting that out there. I look very dark today. Oh, well. I'm depressed now. Why didn't I have a bag of traveling apples when I was 15? It's never too late. Never too late. You can always get a bag of apples. The chance of them opening up the train doors so you can throw things out of the train, probably not going to happen, though. Yeah, I can make Dallas to San Antonio in 4.5 hours. That sounds about right. Hey, Pam, I would love to do a train ride to New Orleans. That could be interesting. That sounds like a good way to enter New Orleans is by train, because it's one of those big cultural hubs, and just riding in on a train. Yeah, that gets me tempted. Interesting. I have to think about that. Okay, college student and national student exchange, Christmas break, trip to Canada. Okay, so you weren't like a kid. Whoa, Kelly. Oh, good news. Bell Helicopter called me back. New position. Still have to interview. Need group prayers and good vibes. Definitely. We got to get you airborne again there, Kelly. Even if it's just theoretically flying a desk. But Bell Helicopters. Oh, man. I want a t-shirt from them so badly. Size X2. Just saying, you know, Christmas coming up and all. Holy moly, dear, 118 degrees in Oregon yesterday? Ew, not good at all. They are not designed for that. They're like the anti-Texans in so many ways. Well, no, it depends on what part of Oregon you're in. And some parts are actually very Texan. I delve into bushcraft a bit. So Josh, I had him put up his YouTube channel. He's explaining it here. I delve into bushcraft a bit. I'm starting the new wave called beancraft. It has been a while since my last post, but all the rain, schools opening back up, and school buses going back out of the road has put me in overtime and double overtime. More videos coming soon. That's right. You're the bus mechanic for the schools. So yeah, I guess now with the schools opening up and everything, yeah, you're in demand. Go away, mosquito. Let's see. High-speed rail trying to get through up here is more expensive than air, consumes a lot of family farmland, and the land HSR required has been deeded to Japan as part of their financial backing. Texas against high-speed rail. Yep, that's another one that just makes no sense to me whatsoever. It seems like it's like the California project, where it was mainly to line the pockets of certain people, regardless of the train being built or not, or even if it is built, whether it makes money or loses money. So yeah, not crazy about that. Ooh, Diane. I did the train from Syracuse to Chicago. Sat next to a guy traveling from Boston who had really strong body odor. I think I had held my breath the entire time. Yeah, that's not good. That's the thing. At least on a plane, you know, usually it's like 4 or 5 hours and you're free. On a train, yeah, we're talking 2 days. Hey, Kelsey, how's it going? How's the weight loss coming? Where are you at, brother? Oh, you got the tribe behind you, Kelly. We will get you that job. We will vibrate and pray and everything else, whatever is necessary to make the universe shake you into that position. Hey, Jonathan, you own all the Naked Gun movies, but do you own all the TV episodes too? Just asking. Ooh, okay, on the way to work, boss called FBI. Will be there waiting on me. EMS is never monotonous. Okay, that's interesting. You got to fill us in tomorrow on what the FBI is doing there. Hey, Laura, the Canadians have arrived. How are you up there? What's the humidity up there by you, Laura? Up in Canada, up in Ottawa there. Wow, I heard it was also 118 in Siberia. Have to look into that. Sim, that's great. I like this. I turn my screen face down to give the person I'm talking to my 100%. Yep. In my case, I may not, and I'll just be passing through the bedroom to go use the bathroom, and the computer is down, and she just like starts whistling or whatever, like nothing to see. And it's like, okay, whatever. See, I like your signal that you're paying attention to me. It's I take my reading glasses off because usually the person is far enough away that I don't need the reading glasses to see their face. And so now this indicates that I can't look at a screen. I'm looking at you. So my kids like that. They like when I take my glasses off, the signal that, okay, all my attention is focused on you. Hey, Deborah Lee, good morning. Are you new here? I don't recognize the name, but that doesn't really mean anything. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, I apologize for not knowing you as well as I should. Oh, okay, Eleanor, I planted a patch of corn this year, my first attempt to grow it. Hopefully the birds will leave it alone. Yeah, usually it's more the insects that cause problems with it. Diana, haha, I don't have a password to my phone. I'm not that mysterious or interesting. Uh-huh. Sure. Oh. Okay, my son took the train from Houston to San Bernardino, California a few years ago. Fun, but sleeping in the seats was not very comfortable. Yep, I can believe that. And actually, the return trip is the one that Mrs. Weather did from San Bernardino to Houston. All right, Kelly, you got the prayers and vibes coming your way? Hey, Dina, good morning. All right, Carrie, I took a Greyhound from Sacramento to Ashland, Oregon, and back at least twice a year to visit Dad. Took the 11:30 p.m. bus, even though I don't sleep in moving vehicles. That's too bad. Unless you're the driver, but I'm assuming you didn't hijack the bus, so. Laura, so sleepy this morning. Daughter kept having sleep paralysis where she sees spiders, cannot convince her spider was never there on the wall. Yikes. Oh, cool. The Beancraft is also moving from Victoria to San Antonio. Awesome. I mean, Victoria is nice, but San Antonio is nicer. You got a new job up there, working on buses up for the San Antonio School District? Ooh, Jill, got 2 bushels of organic green beans yesterday, so time to start canning today. Love to can all types of things. Very, very cool. I need to can some grape leaves. Like pickled grape leaves? Or pickled eggs. Oh, I want pickled eggs. I need to make pickled... I just don't have the time. Lenore, yeah, I would really have to have a bunk. No way I could sit it out. Eventually learn to, sleep sitting up. Hey, Nicole, good morning. It's like another month till the mystery trip, right, Nicole, for you and your mom? We're still really curious where you're going on that, but I guess you are too. So, Nicole, for those of you just tuning in, Nicole and her mom, there's a travel agency that tells you what you should bring, but not where you're going, and you just get the tickets there at the airport, and away you go, and to wherever they had planned out for you. And they gave some tips of what kind of things to expect, but no real details. So you find out when you get there, or when you leave, because I guess it's on the tickets. But yeah, that sounds cool. I would do that. There we go. Think through the deal, Lenore. Praying for you, trusting you've already got the job. There is the faith that is needed. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. You're awesome. I'm such a mooch. Cool. Thank you. It's a position in HR that requires my nursing skills. Oh, medical terminology. Okay, cool. I was going to say, that sounds like one violent HR. And then I thought about it. Actually, no, that sounds like a normal HR, at least in the oil industry. Yep. Same here, Lenore. That's the one reason I went to purple hull beans and black beans. All you got to do is let them dry, split them open, yep, put them in a jar. Most definitely. Hey, Chris. How are you? How are things going, man? Jonathan, I'm disappointed. Nope, I do not. All right. I look like a character yet to be unlocked. Gaming term. Yep. I like that. I have yet to be Can you... Whoa, 750. Can you imagine me unlocked? I guess... Whoops. All right. Oh. Baby update. All right. Baby Coral is doing good. They took her CPAP off about 2 weeks ago, and she's now on a low-flow cannula, eating more and holding her own body temp. We started nursing last week. Her instincts and reflexes are showing up just like the doctor said they would if she were still in utero. It's been amazing to watch her grow. Her doctors say there's no reason we should expect her to have any obvious setbacks aside from her size. She's quite small, 4 pounds, 8 ounces. Holy moly, 4 pounds, 8 ounces. Now she's 4 pounds, 8 ounces? We hope to be home by mid-August. And then we exceeded the thing. All right, awesome. Thank you for the update, Sarah. Little baby Coral. I was wondering how she's doing. Hey, Charles, when I was a kid, we rode the train to New Orleans from Lafayette for the 1984 World's Fair. I was 7 and still have cool memories from it. Oh, man, Charles, yes, that would have been awesome. Oh, and that's a good age because you're old enough to remember things, but it's also hazy and filled with the wonder and joy of childhood. So cool. Wait a minute. You were 7 in 1984? Oh, okay. You also just made me feel old, Charles, but that's okay. Still love you, man. Still love you. Whoop. All right, Kelsey, going to be a long work day today, so I skipped my walk this morning, but weight loss is going good. Cool. Lost 7 pounds. Trying new exercise routines. Nice. Hey, Alexi, good morning. Laura, humidity is 3,000%. It's about 34 to 37 degrees Celsius. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? I guess that has to be Fahrenheit because Celsius you'd be burning up. With a 90% humidity. Wow. I wouldn't have guessed that. Hey, Dennis. Good morning. Oh, okay. The FBI, it's over a call I ran. They have my report. Just questions. Still a little intimidating. Heck yeah. All right, let me just scan through here. I pickled beet eggs. Nice. I pressure can all kinds of things. Cool. All right, Josh, this may be the plan unless bean crafters start monotonizing. It's either that or I may go into a lucha. Is that the Mexican wrestling? That'd be cool. The bean craft will go on either way. Keep the faith. Like, I have my YouTube channel. I really started doing serious posting on it in 2006. Oh man, this is going to be depressing. Started seriously posting on my YouTube channel in 2016 with lots of videos and stuff, and now I'm up, over 100 hours, and I'm still not botanized. Oh well. Oh wow. Okay. My mom and aunt met Rodney Dangerfield on an Amtrak train when she came out to visit me when I was going to school in Alpine, Texas. Now that would be awesome. Can you imagine riding a train, even just across Texas with Rodney Dangerfield? Oh man. Because he seems down to earth. Like you can actually have an interesting conversation with him. I think he's the type that would welcome some conversation. He probably needs his downtime too, obviously, but that would be cool. She said he was hilarious and cracking jokes. Of course. Jennifer, the inability to sleep in vehicles must be genetic. Mid-flight, I stand up, look around, entire plane is snoozing except for my daughters and me. Eek. Well, someone has to keep an eye on the tribe when the rest sleep. All right. 7:54. Group take time. Yay! Group take. Group take. Gotta have the group take. We got the liver pill. Bom, bom, bom. Taking care of the liver. So the liver can take care of you. I need a new bottle here soon. Come on. Come on. My personal favorite, the brain pill. Keeping me going and doing what I need to do. Yes. Oh my. Pacific Northwest reached temperatures in the 115 degrees to 120 Fahrenheit. Nooks say today it'll be hotter. The immune pill. Hey, gotta fight the variations. In there, back, in there. Okay, Katie, you were 7 and 84 too. Nice to know I'm old enough to be your dad. The libido pill. Speaking of dad. Yep. The maca root has kind of a chocolatey flavor. Blood pressure pill. Like I said, I'm not going to take a full dose, but I'm going to take a small dose of this. Just because I like the flavor, I like the benefits. Some of the other antioxidant properties. Alright, I got my phone here. No problem. All right. The Serenity pill. Not taking that. Don't need it. I ooze confidence from every sweaty pore. Maybe I could bottle my sweat. Uric acid pill. Another I don't need. And Stonebreaker pill. Unfortunately, I'm down to 3. Oh. Prayers needed. Prayers needed. Tribe member S, developed a 6mm kidney stone and is suffering right now. So I'm trying to get one of the people that sent the Stonebreaker pill, if they have any, to send her ASAP, whatever they have left. So, but yeah, S Dodge, often here, wonderful lady, 6mm kidney stone causing her much woe and suffering. So definitely throw some vibrations and prayers out for her. Dear Lord, heal her quick and fast and bring her up to the perfection you know you want us to be. Amen for S. Whoops. Let's see, I got my BA in 1985. The only people who don't make me feel old are my friends in their triple digits. There is that. I graduated high school in 86. Jonathan, the liver pill tastes like the inside of a cowboy boot store. Smells almost leather-like. That's the burdock root. I need a montage of the libido pill sayings. I don't know. Yeah. So, Evie, these are... I know Kelly answered it, but I'm just going to hold one up here so you can kind of see it. So, yeah, they're capsules. Sometimes I have to do that to focus. So, the gummies, we get requests for gummies, but in my mind, I want it to be as close to what you would have been given, 18,000 years ago. And they really didn't have gummies back then. So, even though there's a demand for different gummies, I don't want to do gummies because it kind of takes away some of the medicine man ethos, if you will. Hey, Kimberlyn. It's about time you showed up. Whoop. Let's see. Hey, another person. Okay, Mercedes, you're new here. Welcome to the donut shop. So, these are Medicine Man Plant Co. So, I'm the Medicine Man of Medicine Man Plant Co. It's a small 3-person startup, Texas-based, U.S. manufactured line of ancient plants for modern issues. So, herbal supplements available through Amazon or our website, medicinemanplantco.com. So right now we have 8 products. We saw the immune pill, the brain pill, the liver pill, the serenity pill for calm when you're kind of freaking out, a blood pressure pill for the high blood pressure to drop it some, the libido pill. Everyone loves that one. Uric acid pill, so for gout issues. And then sometime soon we will have the Stonebreaker pill coming out. So it should be out the first week in July was the latest word on that. But there's weird supply chain stuff going on. All right, yeah. Bonnie and I got you beat, Mark. We graduated in 1980. 1980 was a good year, though. So, hey, awesomeness. All right, it is 8 o'clock. So just quick scan here. Yep, okay, good, Kimberlyn, yeah. So S is in needs. I choose some of them because I like the flavor. But generally it's just trying to move it around in my mouth to get it ready for the swallowing. Yep. Gummies are something that would attract a child. I found best not to make it look attractive to children if it's medicine. I remember, as a kid, they always tried really hard not to make things look, medicine look like candy, and now that's all they do. So, man, Jonathan, class of 99. And to me, that was just like a few years ago, and then I realized it wasn't a few years ago. All right, lots going on. Plan today. Updating information, adding more graphics and information to the Amazon pages. Hopefully this will not break any of the Amazon products, but usually it does, so I'm going to be very slow and careful on that. Actually, I think today is probably going to be making the pictures that will then be posted on Amazon tomorrow. Infographics, if you will. All right. Okay, here we go. Henry, how about class of 76? Bicentennial year. So, Henry, if it makes you feel any better, 1976 is the first year when I can actually put things and activities to a particular year. So, I remember things earlier than 1976, but 1976, I can remember doing things specifically in 1976. Mainly all the bicentennial type stuff. Okay, quick note. Right after this, at 8:05, today's plant post will go up. It will continue on the working with the pine bark that I harvested out at Uncommon Bees. There's a picture of Minnie Weather in there. She saw me working on the pine bark and thought it looked fun and joined in. So, of course, I had to get a picture. So, yeah, stick around. 8:05, the day's plant posts go up. And then after that, share it with your friends, like it, get other people to like me. Because I'm needy. Anyway. All right. Mom, Dad, love you. Tribe, love you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. End broadcast.